So guys, welcome to the next lesson in the building shapes chapter. So in this chapter we want to split them and go over some more loops. So let's split them. First let's get a null here and let's call it out circle. Or let's call it out circle. Out circle. Oops. Out circle. Let's disconnect this. And now we want to split them. And we want to split them randomly. And we'll do this with vex. So you can do it also when you don't like vex, do it with a group randomization or something like that. But I will do it also with a group, but with vex. So let's get an attribute wrangle here. Let's get this wrangle here to, let's call it split groups, and let's run over primitives. Let's connect it and let's type some vex here. So let's get a window here bigger so you can see that. So first we want a random value. Let's get this. Oh, first of all, wait him, not so fast. We want to enumerate the things here. Let's get here the index. Let's call it just index. Over primitives, I think that should be fine. Index primitive, yes. So we've got an attribute over each here. So this is the visualizer for the attribute, and we just got a random attribute, a random value here, index. So it goes from 1 to 23 over each circle, and we can work with that attribute. So let's get started. Let's get a vex fenster. German. Oh my god. Let's get a vex window up again here and let's get started. So we want a float value called rand for random, and this equals to rand, and to get the rand here, let's just get the help here quick. To get the random value we can use a seed here inside of it. And the seed we want to use is the index. So let's get add index. Let's get a channel float to get another seed in. Let's call this seed. And let's close it. Pretty simple. But okay, I will show you that in a second. Let's just get apply. Oh, let's get here times. Let's get the spare parameter here, and now we've got our seed here. So if you look on the index value number 0 here, this index will not change. So let's just type here +1, and now it will change too. So pretty simple, but pretty effective. Just type +1 aside of here. So now we want to split them. So if, let's get an if statement here, if at rand, so we will choose this rand value. So if the random value, for example, if the random value is 0.33 here, so if, and then for example the rand, so it will go over each random value, but for example the 0.33 is bigger than, let's get another channel here, is bigger than a threshold value, so threshold, then we will get this into a group. What's a bracket? Oh, let's get this brackets here. Then this will go into a group. So integer add group, and let's call it split underscore split, and that equals 1. Let's make a semicolon and finished. Let's get the threshold here. Let's look up if it works. Yes. So threshold 0, all in the group. Threshold 0.9, only 2 are in the group. So higher the threshold, less circles will be in the split group. Lower, more circles will be in the split group. So now let's get a split node here. Split node. Let's call this split group. Split group, yeah, 0, 1, and this is split group lex. And now let's get 2 nulls here. This is out group grp 001, and this is out group 002. So nothing happens here because we need to get the split group here, and now you can see we can split the groups. Pretty simple, pretty effective. So with these groups we can now work. That's the good thing. So let's get this here, and for this one let's just get the little, let's get a group for each connectivity, and with this loop we will create the little squares. So let's pipe that in, and that should be pretty simple. Let's get a resample. Let's resample it to a good value, something like that. Let's get a polyframe. With the polyframe we will get the normals to the outside, so disable normal, go to tangent, oh no, go to bitangent and type n, and you will get these normals here. Let's get a copy to points, and let's get a circle here. Let's get a transform. Let's get the circle to a polygon, and on this one and sides 4, open arc. Let's copy it. Let's make it way smaller, way too big. 0.01, 0.05, 25, something like that. So we've got 2 circles here, so let's just use the fuse node, because there are 2 points. Fuse node. Let's get it. And we will end up with something like that. So that's the first loop. 2 more to go, in my opinion. I think so. And in the next lesson we will go over some metadata stuff, so how we can random turn stuff on the iteration depending from the loop. And I will see you in the next part.